What up, though, fellas? Back at it again with another video. Cause we improving every day. Today's topic is gonna be the pump and dump. And why the pump and dump is weak and why the pump and dump is dangerous. Pump and dump is weak and pump and dump is dangerous. Now, first, let's be clear on what the pump and dump is and what pump and dump isn't. Pump and dump is not when it's a mutual agreement that the only thing that's gonna happen between y'all is sex. Y'all gonna meet up, get y'all rocks off, and then she gonna skate or you gonna skate. And then, either y'all ghost each other, never talk to each other again, or maybe y'all communicate, in the future, whatever the case is. That's not pump and dump. But for whatever reason, that's what most guys think pump and dump is. And that's why a lot of guys are pro pump and dump, because that's what they think it is, And quite frankly, if that's your definition of pump and dump, then I'm not totally against pump and dump. If that's your definition, it's not something that I will partake in too regularly. But if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do that. I don't see too many harmful repercussions about that, unless she kind of cuckoo, unless she nuts, she crazy. But what the pump and dump is when, you lead a chick on. Pump and dump is when you lead a chick on, having her think that there might be something more serious, having her think that there's going to be some kind of relationship aspect to it, whether you going to make her your girl or she just gonna be in your rotation. You are making her think that she's gonna be around you regularly for whatever the reason is. But then once you get the rocks off with her, you dump her. You never talk to her again. You never had nothing else to do with her after telling her that there was gonna be a future between y'all, whatever that future was. That's what pump and dump is. You pump and you dump. Dump as in, he dumped me. Like she thought there was going to be something more serious, but then you dumped her. You know what I'm saying? That's what pumping up is. Now that the definition is clear, we're going to get into why the pumping up is first weak. Why is it weak? It's weak because it's passive. It's lying. It's being all overt, trying to be sneaky. It's lying to get what you want instead of being upfront with what you want, or at least moving in a overt way that's smooth. Now you don't gotta upfront tell her like that's all you want to do, but you not lying and saying this is what's gonna happen afterwards, and then you cut her off after that. Because who pump and dumps? Not who pump and dumps, Who leads people on? That's what females do, bro. Females lead dudes on. You know what I'm saying? Because by nature, they're more passive aggressive, because they have a higher risk of, being potentially harmed physically. They can't defend themselves physically. So they have to use the mind in order to get what they want. So I know a lot of dudes will say, but women lead dudes on, so why can't we lead them on? That's not how it works, bro. First of all, you shouldn't be trying to compare yourself to some other woman in the first place and what she doing. Second of all, there's biological reasons behind why they lead dudes on. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason behind it. And they do it all the time because they masters at that mental manipulation, mind games. That's in their DNA. That's what they born to do. You're not going to out manipulate a woman. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to manipulate a woman better than a woman can manipulate a man. Or a dude, I should say. A male. I say a male. Because if you a strong man, you a centered man, you a grounded man, then you're not going to be out here getting manipulated by women. But I digress from that. But that's why it's weak, bro. You acting feminine. You doing things that women do. Lying to get what you want. The fact that you lying means that you look up to her. You don't look at her as someone who's on the same playing field. You looking at her like she in the score box. You looking up at her like she in the press box. Cause you thinking that, oh, if I just tell the truth, or if I don't feed her some kind of fantasy, then she not gonna wanna mess with me. That's what you thinking when you lead a girl on. And when I say lead on, I don't necessarily mean that you don't, like I said before, I'm not saying that you just don't upright tell her the truth. Like, all I want to do is get my rocks off, and then, that's what we do. Most girls ain't even gonna get down with you if you talking like that. Still play it smooth. Still be a smooth player, you know what I'm saying? But don't lie. And a lot of dudes say, well, what's gonna happen after this? All this. What if she asks what's gonna happen afterwards? All you say is something along the lines of, if we got chemistry, if I like you, we got good chemistry, we click, then we could make something shake after this. But if not, then we go our own separate ways. Because you not lying. You telling the truth. Like, if this was a chick who unexpectedly y'all had a bunch of chemistry, y'all clicked real well, even if you didn't expect to, then there's a potential chance that you might want to, see what happens if you take it further. So in that case, you not lying. But you not lying and saying, what's gonna happen after? Oh, you gonna be in my life regularly. That's facts. Why would you think anything else? You know what I'm saying? Like saying stupid stuff like that. Just tell the truth. But don't just say, oh, we just gonna have sex and then we parting ways. Don't do that. I mean, it's a time and place for that, I guess. Like if you at the club or a party or something like that, or if she the one who prompted you for sex, you know what I'm saying, then you could say stuff like that. But most girls don't want to hear that, because then it sounds like you putting them in a position where they could be potentially seen, as a hoe or a slut, and they never want that. They don't want that. They always want it to be your fault. They want to go back to their friends and say, he was just so smooth and he looked so good, and his apartment or his house, it was so clean and it smelled so good, and he just set the mood so well. And he treated me so well when he knew what to say. I couldn't help myself. That's what they want to say to their friends. They don't want to go back to their friends and say, oh, he was like, let's just take it to the bed now and get it over with. And we had sex and I left. They don't want to say that to their friends. They don't want to say that to their friends, because then they gonna seem like a hoe or a slut. And because, some dudes run their mouth, which is feminine itself. Some dudes run their mouth. So they don't want to risk the chances of, they automatically just give it, even if they want to do, even if they go to your crib knowing that all they want to do, or not all they want to do, even if they go to your crib knowing that they want to have sex with you, they still want you to play it smooth. They still want to be smooth talked. Because if you just, flat out say it, then some dudes is gonna run their mouth to their homies and be like, all I had to do was say, I'm just trying to smash. And she let me smash. She a hoe, bro. All y'all could tap in. I'll give y'all her number, blah, blah, blah. She be at these places at this time, just hit her up. Like, that's how dudes run their mouth. So the pump and dump is weak because it's feminine behavior. It's lying to get what you want. It's lying to get what you want, bro. If you are authentically you, if you a man, first of all, if you are a man, then being authentically you is going to work more often than not. You know what I'm saying? That'll do the trick just fine. You don't got to lie. And if you a man, you're not going to be afraid of rejection. You're not going to be afraid if she say, if she really don't want to do nothing with you, you ain't going to trip about it. The dudes who lie to get to the panties, them is dudes who they scared of the girl saying no. Because it's going to crush their ego. It's going to crush who they are. So they leave the girl on saying, oh, if we just do this, then, we together, you know what I'm saying? Or, we going to be together on a regular basis, you know what I'm saying? You going to be in my life. They lead them on with that because they scared of the girl not wanting to get with them because they not good enough. They scared of the girl saying, "Nah, I'm straight." You know what I'm saying? I'm good on that. But so now y'all understand why it's weak. Now let's get to why it's dangerous. Why is the pump and dump dangerous? The nature of woman is chaotic. Meaning that it has no order. I don't mean chaotic like in a bad way. I just mean chaotic as in it has no order. You know, that's why we refer to Mother Nature as Mother Nature, because nature in itself is feminine. It's no order, you know. I don't know if it's gonna snow, tornado, hurricane, rain, be 100 degrees tomorrow, 0 degrees tomorrow. We don't know. Mother Nature has, you know, that's her job. Depending on how she feel, she might make it snow tomorrow, especially because I live in Michigan. So we really never know what the weather is, you know what I'm saying? We for sure had like early May. I'm getting a little off topic here, but early May, bro, it was snowing. It was 40 degrees early May. And then as soon as like May 15th hit, the warmer temperatures came, and then it's like, you know, 65, 70s, some early 80s. Like our weather is all over the place. But back to the topic, you know what I'm saying? Their nature is chaotic, emotionally chaotic in particular. And so when you play with their emotions, you playing with something that has no logic or reason. And something that's very powerful, something that will go to lengths to fulfill the spite. I know y'all have all heard women can be very spiteful, capable of doing very grimy things, you know, if they feel like they done been done wrong. So I say it's dangerous because you don't know just how unstable she might be. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the inner city. I went to school in the inner city, grew up in the inner city. I don't live in the inner city no more. I live in a suburb from the inner city now. But, you know, growing up from dudes, I done heard horror stories of chicks they done let on. Coming, you know, best case scenario, you know, they might slash some tires or they might break a window. You know, I done heard stories of dudes getting stalked, getting harassed. You know, they put other dudes on them, had sent dudes to them to get jumped, you know, or they might have spread a rumor, like they might have let a chick on, nothing happened, or nothing happened. They might have let a chick on, you know, did XYZ, then dumped her, and then the chick go and tell people that he raped her or whatever the case may be. You know, I done heard stories like that, you know what I'm saying? Stories of chicks trying to kill dudes, they take one of these and try to poke a dude up, you know what I'm saying? Like guns, like everything, bro. I done heard some crazy stories of chicks trying to lead dudes on. Now I know that's more prevalent in the inner city, you know what I'm saying? But you never know what a chick is capable of, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or she might take it further. Like I said, the scenario I gave, she was telling other people that the dude raped her. But, you know, I think worst case scenario besides, you know, she kill you or something would be she go and call the police and say, this man raped me. Because we know how stuff like that go. But, you know, I can't feel bad for you because you lied to her. You let her on. You know, it's different if you kept it 100 with her and then she go and tell the police you raped her. Then I feel bad for you because you genuinely ain't do nothing wrong. But if you lie, you know, that's karmatic energy. Doing stuff like that is dangerous. Playing with females' emotions is dangerous, bro. You don't ever want to do that. You don't ever want to play with their emotions. Because some of them are capable of some foul things, bro. Grimy things. Some of them out of spite will try to ruin your life. And believe me, plenty of girls will succeed. Can and will. I've known a couple guys who done had years of their life taken away from fighting rumors, trying to rebuild reputation. Because they got dug so far in the dirt off of lies. Because they lied to a female and let them on. Especially if you lead them on for a long time. You know, that goes back into my sexual misconduct video that I made a long time ago. You know, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. about dudes. They'll lead a girl on, you know, be their girlfriend and whatever, you know, trying to have sex with them here and there, and the girl keeps saying, no, I ain't ready. But then once they get the chick emotionally invested, they'll spring on them. Okay, well, if we don't have sex, then I'm gonna have to leave you. You know, I thought you loved me. We supposed to be having sex. You know, they hit them with that because they know they got their emotions in their palm of their hand. And then that'll have girls doing stuff that they really don't want to do. And then they realize afterwards they done made a mistake. Then they go and report you to the police, or they tell all their friends that, you know, dude raped me. And as much as I hate them stories, it's like I can't really feel bad for you, bro, because you came in with that energy, and then the energy came back to bite you. So, you know, that's the topic for the day, man. Why the pump and dump is weak, and why the pump and dump can potentially be dangerous, bro. Understand the true definition of pump and dump. Pump and dumping is not when it's a mutual agreement that all y'all gonna do is have sex and then that's it. That's not pump and dump. That's just casual sex. Pump and dump is when y'all talk, you lead her on, selling her dreams, selling her lies that you know ain't never gonna plan out. And then as soon as she give you the draws, however long it take, one day, a week, a month, as soon as you get it, you dump her. That's what it is. So understand the definition, understand the repercussions of it, and understand why it's weak. That's the topic for the day, man. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace.